After you've had your moment of glory presenting the turkey, then my recommendation is to bring it back into the kitchen to carve it. That way you have a little privacy. It's not always the most graceful activity. Remember, take a deep breath and take your time. Your guests aren't going anywhere until you've fed them. So first, I find it easiest to take off the wings. And it's up to you if you want to put them on the platter, if you know there are people who are going to be after them, but you don't want to create any fights. You can also hold them back and use them later. I think I'm going to put these on the platter. Frame the stuffing nicely. And when you're taking the wings and other parts off, just follow the natural line of the bone. If you can't cut through it with a knife, then it's not meant to be cut through. Between the leg and the breast, I'll cut down and through. And don't forget, that little gem right there is the oyster. And that is a treasure of a tender piece of dark meat. So what I like to do is put a base of dark meat on the platter, and then I top it with the white meat slices. That way, as everyone scoops in, they get a little bit of both pieces. And if anyone tries to take all the white meat, you can call them out because you can see it. Oh, aren't those squidgy sound effects awesome? The thigh has a great deal of meat on a roasted turkey, and it pulls apart so easily. There's only the one bone in there, so it's easy to take the meat off. If you plan on making stock, which I highly recommend, you want to save the bones. You can freeze them even for a week or two later when you have more time. Make a big pot of turkey soup. And I cut the skin into pieces so everybody can get a nice spoonful or bite. When it comes to holiday entertaining, I'm all about those little make-ahead tips. So if you're not all game for that big ta-da presentation moment of bringing out the whole turkey, this stuff you could actually do about half an hour before your guests arrive, and then simply cover the platter with foil and hold it in a low temperature oven, about 300 degrees. That way, you know all the hard work's done, the mess you can take care of, and won't you look like a superhero? So I think, like the wings, the legs I'm going to put on display because that's a good single portion if someone's after that. Now that I have my even layer of dark meat, I can work on the white meat. And I like to take it off the bone first, not carving it right on the turkey. Split it down the middle. If you've never carved a turkey before, practice first on a roasted chicken a week or two before. A little dress rehearsal. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's lose that little gem. And conversely down the other side. You have to realize I'm feeling the same holiday stress you are, because here I am carving a turkey in front of you on Oh Yum. So I feel like you're all watching because you know what? You are. Do it right, do it right. So I say the time to pick at this is afterwards. After you've done the dishes and everybody's gone home, this is yours to pick away and make a sandwich from later. Now that these are off the bone, they're so much easier to slice. You want to slice across the grain, not with the grain. So you have nice tender pieces. Some people like the thinner slices, others like the thick ones, and then they slather on extra gravy. Now this whole roasted turkey with the stuffing and gravy, I say serve 6 to 8 people, but believe me, I've planned enough for leftovers. That's actually the best part of a meal like this. So in addition to the turkey with the gravy and the stuffing, I've got some wonderful side dishes. So please do subscribe to Oh Yum and remember to hit on that notification bell because I want to show you when I've got some great new recipes coming your way. Happy holidays. Have a delicious one.